Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 11 of Age of Wonders 4. We shall continue with our expansion. It is starting to look more and more like we are on an island. I mean, it did say that in the sort of intro to the quest, so I'm guessing both of our objectives are on another landmass. So what we're going to try and do is clear this landmass first, because we've pretty much got free reign to expand over here. And I'll use my smaller, newer army to go around and pop off all of the weaker little stacks of stuff. Obviously, I can use my big army to do it if there's any that I'm close by to. But we'll try and clear them out and then fully explore this island. We can annex another province over here. We do have some issues with stability, or at least we're really going to have some issues with stability soon. Mana's not really a problem. We could go for research. I'd like to get some tier 3 units as soon as possible. We don't appear to have any issues with food. Our production is in the hole though, so we could actually probably benefit better from a quarry. So let's go for that. Orders required. So you've cleaned out the little group that was up there. Is there any other little group that's easy for you to knock out? I mean, you're going to have to start coming down this way, I suppose, to do anything useful. So yeah, let's put you on the road. That puts you next to the city, because we are working on another unit that will be ready in a couple of turns, so we can bring that down with you. This is our main army. Everything here is cleared out apart from this unit down here, so we might as well just go and get rid of it for the sake of clearing the map. There's a tier 2 and a tier 1 unit. I'm going to auto combat this because it's a really basic fight and there's no point making you watch it just for me to kill 2 units. Did we just gain a level up from that? Yes, we did. So what could we take for that one? We could have maximum hit points could increase. We could increase our defense and lightning resistance. We could go for heightened senses, which would give us a bit of extra vision range. Dragon Breath, Comet, always hits, lightning damage, 4 hex range. Range breath that deals damage to all units in a 1 hex radius. That actually could be useful. There's a lot of them here, isn't it? Dragon Breath Cone. Dragon Breath Line, because we've already got lesser Dragon Breath. Are these mutually exclusive? Got a feeling they are. Dragon Breath Line, all units in a 5 hex long line. The chance of actually having 5 units line up for you like that, I think the actual Comet one is going to be more useful, because they do tend to group up. Let's go for that one. Now, does that replace... Yeah, that replaces lesser Dragon Breath, and I assume they're probably all mutually exclusive. I also notice here that the hero skills seem to unlock after every 4 ranks instead of every 5 ranks. Now, is that something specific to this hero, or is that something that is that been a change that's been made somewhere in the game that I haven't noticed? Let's set my Steam to offline so we don't get all the pop-ups. Yeah, because normally it's every 5 units, so I'm not entirely sure where that's come from. Not that it matters, it's still pretty good. So what options can we have for this? Astral Aspect. Increase critical hit chance with each spell cast in combat. +2 resistance. Chaos Aspect. Deals up to 10% damage per negative status effect on the target. Stacks up to 3 times. Materium. Crit hit chance and defense. Yes, actually, let's go for that. Okay, that'll do for you. You don't want to spend too long messing around. We will go back through friendly territory just to sort of heal you up a bit. So we do still have this scout, and I was going to go around and grab all of this stuff here. So yeah, this is pretty much the end of the island. We do want to clear this haunted graveyard out, and we'll probably want to hit this tree as well once we've got some better units. Now, I can embark with you, which means I can go and grab this. I can even go onto the other island, actually. I can see somebody else down here, so let's go and have a look and see who they are. We might as well say hello. While we've got you selected, let's go and grab this. You meet with Decimus the Unwavering of the Atoning Toadman. He eyes you and puffs up his chest. My name was given to me by the Siren Goddess herself. As blessed children of Nimue, we only aim to please her. Unfortunately, she is deemed as imperfect. Without her guidance, we have taken it upon ourselves to patrol and protect the realm. I know she will love us again if we prove ourselves worthy. Is there anything I can do to convince you of the true nature of the goddess? Just stay out of my way. Let's go for the ticky tick tick. Pact of loyalty with Flotsam. Decimus the unwavering harumphs. You have stories about my goddess? Lies, no doubt. He pauses for a moment. Very well, I also respect the rule of negotiation. Through my duties I have met others with whom I share good contacts. Some tell the strangest stories about the goddess's love turning to wrath, but that can't be. These people, they fell out of the goddess's grace, but I am sure there's a misunderstanding. She would never truly drown us, would she? He winces as he begins, as he's being scolded by something he cannot hear. He rubs his temple. If you wish to convince me, convince the seer of Flotsam your good intentions first. I respect her insights. Very well. So we've got, is that like I'm guessing that's a free city that we need to sort of get on board. Not a problem. We're going to go over here and grab this, which is what the original intention was. So that gives us some gold. And then we're going to head down here and, yeah. So is this the person, the nation we just met? Yeah, this is Toad Boy down here. So there's a free city somewhere that we need to try and find. We've got some spells ready to cast. Draconic Vitality. Did I queue one of these up? I had a feeling that I actually queued one of these up. We do want to go for this one because it'll give everyone extra hit points. So you've produced a vendor. That will help with our gold. That was something that we wanted to do. We want to get that at the town hall because we need to start getting some buildings that'll help with our morale or stability or whatever it's called. There's Crow Companion, which is a little bit useless right here, but now we get to pick an extra tome, which is kind of what we wanted. So we could get the Tome of Warding. That gives us Phantasm Warriors. It's not actually great. Is there any tier 2 tomes we can get? Oh, they're all tier 1 at this point. Sorry for just like mashing through them really quick. I was just checking the tier levels there. They are all tier 1. So Tier of Evocation. We could get Lightning Focus. We get Evokers. Evokers are a nice unit, actually. And we are sort of leaning into that Empire Astral affinity. But we could go down another route if we wanted to. Maybe even something like the Tome of Roots. And get healing roots and poison blades and poison arrows. We do have some poison stuff, so that's not too bad. Or we could even go down the Tome of Faith. And get heals and get chaplains. Condemnation's always a nice one. The extra spirit damage. Or we could even go down the old the Frost route. We haven't done that actually. Let's go down that route, just simply because I haven't done that yet in this game. So give us some extra options. So I wish can I make her stop talking? If I hit close, yes. Okay, I can hit close and then I can go back into that. So we've got Frost Blades. It's a skill level 2 unit enhancement that gives them +4 frost damage and reduces 2. Now does that mean they do 2 physical damage less? But they also do +20% damage against frozen or slowed units. It'll only affect my polearm and skirmishers. That is a tier 2 battle mage. And that is a skill level 1 damage spell that enemy sustains 10 frost damage and has a 90% chance of becoming frozen. That could actually be quite useful in a pinch. So let's grab that. It's the one the game was recommending anyway. So this is our other army, which I'm going to bring down here and start clearing out some of this stuff in the water. Let's actually go. We've already got that tower, haven't we? How deadly is this? 2 tier 1 units. Let's take you across, and we'll go and deal with this stuff off the coast first. And then we've got our main army here who's cleared that out. So there's not much to do. I'm just going to move him in here just to see if there's anything in the forest. There is a little 2 unit army here that we might as well get rid of quite quickly if we can. New Empire development skills available, so that is this one here. Gain 20 combat casting point and world map casting points. That could actually be useful for us. Defeating an infestation grants you a unit based on the infestation cleared. Increase the city cap by 1, which we don't need right now, but we will do. And roads. I definitely think we should take the extra casting points, because that'll speed up the spell that we've currently got queued. We can't afford to do anything else at the moment because we don't have the Imperium. Although, we do have this one. I'm going to be taking out a infestation, but not just yet. I might as well pick it up, because if I don't do it now, I'll forget. And then I'll go and clear out the infestation, and I won't have picked the thing. So You can actually pick another province already. So yeah, we're going to start getting stability issues here. We're already in potential danger of that happening. We can get gold. We can get quarries. If I get this gold, actually, we will get some production. So let's get the gold. Ice Coffin is now done, so we'll start new research. Now, we could get those lesser snow spirits. I don't think we're going to need to emergency summon units. But that said, given the fact that all of the people we're going to be fighting are on different land masses, maybe the ability to actually summon a unit that is... You know, otherwise we're going to have to build everything at our own cities and then get them into a, you know, embark them, move them across the water, get them to another island. It might take ages. So the ability to summon a few tier 2 units might not be a bad idea. We do have another unit for your army. So let's put that unit together. Obviously, I would like this army to be even bigger, but worry not. The 4 will do for now. So you now need to produce more stuffs. Can I even click on you? Why won't you let me click on you? There we go. So you're working on the tavern. That'll help with the stability. But we do need to get another unit. I think we could do with another Soother, actually. So let's work on you. You are going to work over here. This is a really easy fight. So again, we're just going to auto-combat it. We shouldn't lose anything or take any significant damage. That is fine. Another Wand of Provocation. Great. And 72 gold. Excellent. Now, there's some units down here, but we are taking a little bit of damage on this army, and I don't want to lose any units if at all possible, so we'll have to see how that goes. Let's start marching around, because apparently there is going to be some... we'll grab stuff like this that we can see, but we want to try and find where this neutral city is. Because apparently there is one somewhere, and I don't know where it is. I'm not trespassing on these guys, so they should leave me alone. So let's go over and grab that. There we go. There's some free food. Ah, meeting Flotsam, the voice of reason. Sir Carissa Quill of the free... I wonder if that's been named after Quill 18. Sir Carissa Quill, Free City of Flotsam, greet you. I must admit I'm happy to meet you. Did Decimus send you? I'm an old friend of King Decimus the Unwavering and one of the most trusted advisors. We have supported each other through many hardships, including the moment when Nimue first discarded my people and soon after... his. Although Decimus still denies the truth, myself, I had my time to grieve. Now I merely wish for the freedom of the people of this realm. Perhaps together we can convince him of Nimue's true nature. If you prove yourself to be truly different from her. So enter negotiations with Flotsam. We'll give them the Whispering Stone. We could boost the alliance, but I don't think we're competing with anybody, so there's not really a lot of point in doing that. Let's move our other armies around. You're going to go over here and bump these two things off. You can't do it on this turn, so no worries. Yeah, I've just said you can't reach it on this turn. Am I going to go over here and attack with you? I mean, I could clear these units out. We have taken some damage, but it's going to take us a couple of turns to get over here, so be it. You can grab another province. Again, your stability is actually not bad. So you're the only place we can get gold. We can get a couple of quarries over here. So as you're the only place we can get gold, let's go and grab that. You can now build another building. You've got Town Hall 2, which now means we can get the tavern, which we definitely want to get because we've got negative stability. You can also build something new. So we could get extra stability stuff. What are we lacking on? We're lacking on draft, and we are building some units. We could go super wide. We could get the Wizard Tower, actually. Let's get the Wizard Tower. Start working on that. It is our capital, after all. So now we should have the ability to cast this spell. Do we have the ability to cast this spell? Yes, we do. So we can hit this, and it'll basically give our units 3 hit points per rank. So let's go ahead and do that. Give us a bit of a buff. You're going to go here and... Did we say what that was? Yeah, tier 1 unit. So you can't hit it on this turn because when you embark, it takes an entire turn. That is just 2 tier 1 units. This army is mostly healed, so we can just go in... And we're just going to let them run off. Don't even need to fight them. Excellent. Free food. Now, this unit does have a tier 2, but the rest is tier 1. Can't get it on this turn. I could break off with my leader to go and engage it, but I don't really see the point. So we have found the the free city that we need to, but I am just going to keep exploring. And yeah, so there's Flotsam. I am going to keep exploring and just see if we can find any resources on the map that we can quickly grab. So there might be something around that we can nab. There are some enemy units, but I think it's okay. So the Wizard Tower Foundation is done already. That was really quick. Stability is still good, so we don't need to build anything extra yet. We could get the mint, although that's not boosted. We need another farm to boost it. Let's get the shrine. Let's make sure we've got a plenty of mana, because then we can really start spamming stuff. Select a new spell research, so we can get the White Witch, which is a Frost Mage, or we can get the Frost Blades. And that would work on pole arms and shield units. I think that might be worth having, actually. Orders required. So you can attack this unit now. I'm going to auto-combat it. We should be okay. Yeah, that was actually really good. Didn't lose any units. Won a battle. Gained some gold. Single unit here. Tier 1. That shouldn't be problematic to get rid of. So let's just go in and deal with that. Auto-combat it again. No units lost. Got a promotion on this leader as well. Why is he showing stuff here? Yeah, we don't have anything extra. We got the same... We've just got like 3 wands of provocation for some reason. So yeah, he's leveled up. He is a mage. Is there anything here that it's even worth giving him? Probably some defense and evasion. Or we can go battle magic. Magic attacks gain 80% damage until the end of next turn. Lightning Evoker. Or Resistance. Inspiring Leader. Give him some support. Minus 20% unit upkeep. Give him a heal. All units with Evolve. I'll just give him an Inspiring Leader, actually. Let's do that. Because then we can have a few more armies. Let's move down here. We do have a few more things in the ocean that we can get rid of. So can we take this army on? Yes, it's a 2 tier 1s and a tier 2. Should go in our favour according to that. Yep, didn't lose any units, although took a little bit of damage. That's fine. Gained some production, but not an awful lot else. I see he's over here with his units, but that's fine. You can move on a little bit more. So we'll clear the map and then we'll go and do the oak tree if we can. Although, look, that's a golden ancient wonder. This is like one of the most difficult ones there is. So going in and doing that probably isn't going to happen without some significantly better units than I've got now. I don't think we necessarily need to go for defense. Stone Conjurer would give us some mana and production. Wizard Tower Crypts. Wizard Tower level 1 gives us more Imperium and vision range. Got some special improvements that we can get. Right, we're good on mana. We've got plenty in the bank. Gold is always required, but I might wait till it's boosted and get some extra farms. Can't even build the granary. Granary needs 2 foresters. Let's get a library. It's really cheap, takes 1 turn to produce, and that'll allow us to start getting some better tech. And better tech can only be useful for us because then we'll have bigger and better units. So this needs 2 foresters and 3 farms. We can get some extra farms. I don't want to start building too close towards Hex Point. So if I can build a farm... Yeah, I don't want to build a farm there because that's going to be a quarry. That can only be a forester. So this is the only one that can really be a farm. We could grab this one. So that now, if I click on this city, I do have a change here actually. So yeah, now I can build the mint, and that's cheaper. So we'll work on the mint. Spells ready to cast. Do I need... Do you know what? We've got the mana. Let's go and get the Crowing Companion for the scout, just because it'll help us looking around the map a little bit more. So you can now grab another province. Now, what do you need to boost? We don't have 2 quarries, because that's not boosted. We don't have a forester. We don't have 2 farms. So we've got 1 quarry. Forester would get us the storehouse. Now, do you have the option for a forester? Yes, you do. Let's grab you that one, because this one can be a farm. So now we've got a boost on the shrine, we've got a boost on the library, we've got a boost on the storehouse. We're not producing any units here. We could be. So let's go ahead and get a spell shield. And start moving around with our armies again. This unit is a tier 2 and a tier 1, but should be easy to take out. Auto combat, didn't lose any units, not a problem. You get so much movement when you're embarked. And there we go, another 2 units out. So just farming XP at the moment. A hero is leveled up. Was he leveled up again? Excellent. What are we going to do with him this time? Should we still go for down the support route? Let's give him a heal spell. Because he's out here with a little army on his own. And yeah, we'll move you further this way. What happened? Did he clear out the... He has, hasn't he? What a bugger. He's cleared out the infestation. So now I can't do it. Well, that's a little harsh. It means I sort of spent all that Imperium for nothing. So you're just a scout. You're not going to be engaging anything. But we're going to go around and see what we can find. Meeting Skeptical Heartfield. Duke Gull Oathheart of the Free City of Heartfield greets you cautiously. Well met, whatever your name is. The Atoning Toadmen of Heartfield have heard much of your arcane powers. In truth, many of us find your people's curiosity somewhat unsettling. We hope you honour our independence and choose to stay blissfully ignorant of the ways of greater magic. Give him one of your Whispering Stones to start negotiations to gradually improve their alliance with you. Now, I don't have an extra Whispering Stone right now. Now, you can get extra Whispering Stones here. Gain a Whispering Stone. There we go. That was good timing, wasn't it? I might have to close and reopen the window. Mind you, they're already like fully boosted with these guys, so it's probably... Yeah, it's a vassal city, so is it even worthwhile? We'll see. Well, there might be a reason for it. Let's continue to move you this way a little, and we'll end the turn. Just realised we haven't had any battles on this video yet. But, you know, that's because all the ones that we've done have just been really, really simple battles. I'd like to discover this landmass. We'll do as much scouting with this scout as possible. I don't think we really need to get many scouts. And I might get a second one, actually, just to make things a little bit easier. We still need to meet the Eastern Survivor, which I think is going to be this one here, potentially. Or is that Flotsam? No, that's Flotsam. We need to meet the Eastern Survivor. Is that going to be you? There's somebody down there. Don't know what that is. Oh, that could be the prison. That's the Voice of Reason. That's Flotsam. Western Survivor. Oh, you're underground. Interesting. Okay. And then that one is the Enchanted Archipelago. Explore the prison. Well, we could probably still go and do that, but that'll be something for another video. So yeah, we haven't had any battles on this one, but it's I think the actual city management side of this one's been quite good. We've got quite a few buildings built, and I like to think that compared to my previous playthroughs, I mean, I've only played a couple of matches so far of Age of Wonders 4, but I think I'm getting my build order down a little bit more. It's always... The problem I've always had with Age of Empire games compared to Civilization games, and this is personal opinion, of course, I find that in Civilization, the order in which you build buildings has always been really, really important. And not only that, there are some buildings that it's just not worth building. Sometimes in Civilization, you will build a building within a city and it costs you production time, and it costs you maybe resources, and it costs you maintenance because you are paying a fee over time to maintain that building. And sometimes the benefits of that building just don't make it worthwhile. You know, building a building that increases your science output by 10% in a city that's only producing 2 science per turn is never worthwhile. So you tend to specialize your cities. But what I've always found in previous Age of Wonders games is it doesn't really matter what buildings you build, you just build everything, and it always felt like you could build everything. At least up until Age of Wonders 3, it felt like by the time you got anywhere near mid-campaign, you'd already built every building you needed in each city, and you were literally just building whatever was left on the list because, well, the city wasn't building anything, you might as well build something. And you were building stuff you didn't need, because it didn't matter. It actually feels like they've improved on that in Age of Wonders 4, and you actually have to think a little bit about the buildings that you build, but even more importantly, you have to think about the provinces that you annex, because you get negative stability for each one you take, and they help to boost the buildings that you can build as well as your resources. So you do have to think about the order and the placement a little bit more than you did in previous games. But I am really enjoying it, and it's definitely an improvement. It's easily been the best Age of Wonders game to date, and I am looking forward to playing a lot more of it. But thanks a lot for watching. I've waffled on for far too long now. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you're still enjoying the series. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that usual stuff, and I will see you on the next video. So until then, goodbye for now.